don't have censorship, how do you keep, let's say, information that a person doesn't want away from them?
I wouldn't know what information a person.
Let's just say, for example, you don't want to see pornography.
I don't want.
Let's say, for example, a person does not want to see what we now call pornography. And you have no censorship. So the assumption is that pornography.
I didn't say we don't have no censorship. Somebody else said that.
Okay.
We
Well,
do
I was just
have-
trying to explain his question.
We educate children to be able to relate to one another, to speak, communicate with a referential language. That means today, I believe most of you have been brought up to believe that everyone should have a right to their own opinion. Isn't that true? Most of you? Okay. Let's say you live across the street from me, and I see 10 guys coming out of your apartment. I can have all kinds of opinions, right? You can be a language instructor, a ballet instructor, but if you give everybody the right to their own opinion, you're generating a lot of new problems. I would make things available to people. Anything they want to know, we tell them where to look it up. Like the internet, you can find out a great many things. So let people have access to information, what they call transparency. Then there's no need for hurting people. There'd be no prisons in our society, no police, no armies, no navies, no authority that you have to answer to. We build sailboats for your use. You don't have to come up to Fresco and say, can I use a sailboat this Sunday? I say, there's 50 people before you. We build more than required, so you can take it out yourself. The only difference is your sailboat is monitored by satellite. In case there's fire at sea, we know where to go to get you. Not Big Brother watching you. I'm talking about safety for your own good. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no need to hurt anyone. Yeah.
Aren't you going to need population control to make sure that the resources are never exceeded?
I couldn't get that.
You have to have population control so that it doesn't exceed the resources.
Well, when you use the term population control, that scares people. We do a survey of what the carrying capacity of the earth is, and that tells us how many people the earth can support. If you exceed that, you're going to have malnutrition, disease, and territorial disputes. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So many acres can support so many people. If you put more than what the ground can support, you're going to have disease, malnutrition, and problems.
So how do you make sure that you don't exceed the limits of the resources?
Well, the survey committee tells us how many hospitals we need.
Educate people.
They have to be educated.
Yeah.
But is it going to be done by birth control or euthanasia?
You have to educate people.
Right, well,
To
educating people
understand.
doesn't stop people from producing people. There's lots of jobs that people that big.
We showed them a film called Dynamic Equilibrium in Nature. If you produce more people than a land can support, these are the problems you're going to have. Now, if they don't seem to understand that, that's another problem.
There's
That's
lots
what
of
you
ways
talk
of
about.
birth control.
Right.
You're talking about people who don't understand dynamic equilibrium?